Hello everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Matchbox Marks Diecast Restorations. So this project, I'm going to take on a few Mercuries, and I'm going to revisit an old friend that I restored when I first started. I think it was my first video, and I'm going to repaint it, and I'll explain why in a second. So first thing is we have the Mercury Cougar, or I'm sorry, not the Mercury Cougar, just the Mercury Wagon. Number 55 or 73. This is the regular wheels. So this is the one that's got the doggies in the back of the wagon. So I've got two of these. There's one, and here's two. And one of these I got from Dan Russell, and I can't remember which one. But anyway, I'm going to restore the pair of these. This one is really grungy and dirty. And the reason why I'm doing three of these is I ordered some Spectra Flame paint from the Redline shop. I've never used Spectra Flame, but this paint is actually metallic lime green. And that's about as close as I can come to these models. So here's a Mercury Cougar, regular wheels, almost the same color, and it could be faded, but I'm going to get as close as I can. So there's the Cougar. And I'm going to do a restoration on this as well. And then last but not least is an old friend I restored. This is an old Tomica Celica. If you saw my first video, I was still kind of learning the ropes, and the color I couldn't match with the original color, so this is kind of like a mint green. So the original color of this was the same color as the other three castings. So I'm going to attempt to redo this one. I've already taken it apart, and I did glue the rivets on, but I drilled them out, and I'm going to tap the holes. There you go, Tomica Celica. So I actually own a Celica. I own a 1992 Celica ST Coupe. It's a 92, like I just said, and I've had it for 26 years. Still running strong. So this is the closest Celica I can get to what I have. So anyway, that's the project, and we have a new guest today. I'd like to introduce you to none other than Evel Knievel. There you go. I actually went to Vegas, like I'd mentioned in the previous video, a couple weekends ago, and there was a toy store called Rogue Toys, and I saw this guy in the cabinet for 12 bucks. He's not complete. I don't know what he's missing, but I'm going to definitely see if I can get his uniform looking good, or his clothes. So, all right. So there we have it. Mercury Madness with a Celica to boot. Stay tuned. All right, so here are all the Mercuries and the Celica taken apart. Stripped them down to the bare bones. So obviously definitely clean these up. And you know, I've had the Mercury wagon as part of my collection for about 40 something years, probably 45 years anyway. So I have never ever gotten a good look at these doggies. Let's check them out, shall we? Let's see what they look like. Let me see if I can zoom in here. Hang on, let me see if I can. There we go. If anybody knows what kind of dogs these are, one of them looks like a collie, and the other one looks like I don't know. It's hard to tell. But anyway, so there they are. And they're actually sitting down. So they're full body dogs. Matchbox really did it right. They really put detail in their cars and their stuff. So all right, so here we go. Mercury Madness and a Celica to boot. All right. Stay tuned. Alright, so here are the Mercuries and the Celica. Got them all primed up. One of them I did in white because I'm getting low on gray. So I'm going to go attempt to shoot these lime green. I went online and I figured out how to make lime green. I'm not going to do the Spectre Flame Hot Wheel from the Redline shop, I decided. So, alright, I'm going to see how these will turn out. Alright, till next shoot. Alright, it is time to assemble all of the Mercuries and the Celica. So here they are, all painted. I actually decided just to go with the Tamiya. I did 1 part blue and 3 parts yellow, and it turned out a pretty good lime green. So let me put these together and get ready for the final reveal. Stay tuned. Alright, it is time for the reveal of the Mercuries and my little Celica. So, I was originally going to paint these with the Redline Spectre Flame. And I decided to just try to make the lime green on my own. And I just did 3 parts yellow and 1 part blue for the Tamiya paint. And it came out pretty close. I'm happy with it. So anyway, yeah. So this is the first one. And I also, what I did was I actually painted the bottom with the Tamiya spray chrome and silver. I think it just looks better. So there's that one. And here's the other one. Came out fairly decent. Of course, they're never perfect. Something always happens with my airbrush or my paint, but nonetheless, I think it turned out pretty good. And there's now the Cougar. All the same color, kind of made it pretty easy. Obviously, they're not the original color, but they're lime green. And the little Celica. I took off the front and back bumpers and also painted them with the chrome silver. So overall, they turned out decent. So if you like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment if you want, and thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.